Hey guys, I've really been making a lot of videos lately. I'm kind of busy doing other things, and I just haven't really felt like making one. So got a wild hair today, and I decided to do another slasher recommendation for you all. And today's would be The Funhouse. This is a Tobe Hooper film from 1981. Um, the reason why I like this movie is it's different. It reminds me a lot of the original Halloween from '78. Now, by saying that, I mean the tension, the atmosphere, just the overall look of the film and the way it was shot is just really reminiscent of the original Halloween. Because it's not all about gore and the high body count and makeup effects and stuff. And that's one reason why I really enjoy this film. This is the older Good Times DVD release from 2001. Now, I talked about this in my one of my DVD updates from a couple months ago. I like this cover art better because I think it's more old school, kind of like a VHS. And then I think MGM put a newer release out, and it's just a close up of that dude's face, which was boring. So, like I said, I like the overall look of this one better. But Toby Hooper is kind of a hit or miss with me. He's got some really classic movies, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 and 2. And then he's got a lot of the stuff coming out as of lately that's just garbage. And this movie, I think, really showcases what he can do. And I'm gonna give you guys the basic plot. Starts out with this chick taking a shower, and her little brother's spying on her. Which is kind of fucking weird if you ask me. I mean, I wouldn't want to see my, older sister naked, but whatever. And she's getting ready to go on this date with her boyfriend and her girlfriend and her girlfriend and her boyfriend. And she goes downstairs and her dad says, "Hey, I don't want you going to that carnival tonight. I've heard a lot of things about that. There's some murders going on, some teenagers missing." She's like, "Oh no, we're gonna go see a movie." And he's like, "All right." So they end up leaving and they go to the carnival instead of going to go to see the movie, of course, because they're teenagers and they're gonna rebel. And her little brother ends up following them and makes the carnival as well. So anyway, they're at the carnival and they're looking at all the exhibits and stuff, and they go to the fun house, which is um, has this weird attendant dressed in this Frankenstein costume, running the cars that you sit in, because it's like one of those fun houses that you ride through. And anyway, go through the fun house, and one of them gets this idea: hey, we should stay in this ride all night because we could do what we want and we'll be badasses and whatnot. So they end up staying in the fun house, and they're making out and stuff, and they hear this commotion go on, and they're looking down through this grate, and they see that attendant in the Frankenstein mask is talking to the fortune teller lady, which is this chick, and I guess he's going to pay her for sex. So he ends up free coming, which is actually a pretty funny part, and she kind of makes fun of him, and he ends up killing her. So one of the kids gets this bright idea after the Frankenstein attendant leaves. Let's go down there and let's fucking steal all the money. So they end up taking the money, and the Frankenstein monster's dad comes in, who is also a carnival guy, and realizes the money's gone. And uh, this is as the kids are still watching from the grate, and they went back up to where they were at to begin with. And one of the dude's lighters falls out of his pocket and falls on the ground, and then the carnival people realize there's somebody there. And that's pretty much the basic story of the movie that I'm going to give for you guys because I'm going to read too much. Now, if you are totally big gore hound and you like high body counts and just, guts being ripped out and whatnot, this is not the movie for you. Like I said, this really reminds me of the original Halloween. It's got great atmosphere, great pacing. The acting's pretty well done in it. Um, some of the makeup effects are really well done. I think Rick Baker is the guy that did the effects of the Frankenstein monster guy, because eventually his Frankenstein mask comes off and you get to see what the real guy looks like. which is pretty well done, pretty memorable in my opinion. But the Funhouse is just an overall good Tobe Hooper film. I mean, you get a classic slasher film that's just really well fucking done, and yeah. So this is my fucking recommendation, and you guys stay fucking brutal.
Down to darkness, down to this hell.